Hello everyone. Today I want to share with you some experience on the knowledge of direct method. I know that my English speaking is not good, so just ignore it and focus on the knowledge that I really want to share with you in order to have you feel no more scared of this subject, English methodology at school. So today we're gonna go through about direct method. Let me talk back about my our curriculum of English methodology that we have to go through the theories of behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, and also some kind of teaching methods like grammar translation method, direct method, audiolingual method. And direct method is one of the most important methods that we need to learn by heart. Why? So, in grammar translation method, it also have the other name that classical or traditional method, and also direct method. Direct method it also has the other name that natural method. Each method we need to go through about the core of principle, and we have 7 principles at arm. So let's go through the first one. Teacher goals. Teacher use the direct method intend that students learn how to communicate. The roles of teacher and student partnered in the teaching and learning process. Student role is less passive. Remember at the previous lesson about grammar translation method, the role of the teacher and the student in grammar translation method, teacher is the center, but in direct methods, teacher and student partnered. How about teaching and learning process? Demonstration is needed. Grammar is taught inductively in which students discover the rules. Students practice vocabulary by using new words in complete sentences. The syllabus is topics-based or situation-based. So remember that grammar is taught inductively, while in DTM, grammar is taught deductively. How about interaction of teacher and student, teacher directed. Language focus. Vocabulary is emphasized over grammar. In direct method, vocabulary is emphasized over grammar, but in DTM, vocabulary and grammar are emphasized. So be concentrate on the little difference. Maybe it will take you lose a lot of points. Oral communication is seen as basic. Pronunciation receives much attention. How about teacher respond to student errors? The teacher employing various techniques try to get students to self-correct whenever possible. So in many methods, there's only direct method that encourage students to get the self-correct answer. And remember that in direct method, how many ways that students can get themselves correct answer? Can you guess? Actually, there are 3. It is a very essential knowledge. First, asking them to make a choice between what they said and an alternative answer you can supply. Example like I can say, I go to school yesterday, or I went to school yesterday, and then the student will choose one of two selection that you have given them. Second, a teacher might simply repeat what students have just said, using a listening voice to signal to the student that the student was wrong with it. I will did again the old example that I go to school yesterday. This is the sentence that student did, and then you repeat it with the other voice. Let me do an example. I go to school yesterday. I go to school yesterday. So you put a stress on the verb go in order to the student to find that they use the wrong tense. They need to use the past simple. So the third way of getting students self-correct. A teacher repeats what the students say, stopping just before the error. Example again, the old example, I go to school yesterday. I will repeat the sentence again, but just before the verb go, I stop a little bit and then I read through. I go to school yesterday. I go to school yesterday. You can boost your tone up or down, it's up to you. So I repeat again. There are 3 ways to get the student to self-correct answer by themselves. There are 3 ways, and you need to remember all 3 ways. Techniques: reading aloud, question and answer exercise, getting students to self-correct, discussion, dictation, map drawing. So I want to recall you that about the techniques. You need to remember the name. You don't need to remember two more details of each technique. Like dictation is belong to direct method, for example. So we have go through about grammar translation method and direct method. You know that in grammar translation method and direct method, it is how do I say that? Um, like it's it's a quite easy to misunderstand about direct method and grammar translation method. So when you finish about learning two kinds of method, like you need to do a table to find the differences between grammar translation method and direct method. I will have you to do that. First of all, in grammar translation method, what do we focus on? Yes, the translation, but in direct method, no translations is allowed. Remember, no translation. Second, grammar is start, deductive, and then inductive. Third, for grammar translation method, there are 2 primary skills, reading and writing, but direct method, listening and speaking. 4. In terms of the language, grammatical is over emphasis, but in direct method, vocabulary is over emphasis, grammatical structure. 5th, pronunciation, little or no attention, but in direct method, pronunciation pay attention to at the beginning of the course. Finally, how the teacher responds. Teacher corrects student errors, but indirect method. Students self-correct under the teacher guide. Remember indirect method. Getting students self-correct is very important, and there are 3 ways to get the student self-correct. And this is the end of my my knowledge or my information that I want to share with you today. Thank you for watching. And if you want to have the work flight of this subject or some more information about this video, please contact me. I will put down my information below the video. Thank you and have a nice day.